Roman Reigns can't compete for that title because Roman Reigns will not be here on Monday Night Raw. You know what really is the worst about that? Is that now all the children in the locker room who think that they're men are running around flapping their gums about your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. People who should know better. Men who need to start acting like men. Men who are freaking jokers. Men who are freaking jokes. Men who are freaking clowns who are still living off.
Roman Reigns, he's drafted away to SmackDown, and I am still here on my show, Monday Night Rollins, baby! Which means Roman doesn't have to run from me anymore. And you don't have to waste all that energy pulling strings backstage to make sure I never get my title match again. No, you can use all that extra energy to make sure the bloodline doesn't go poof right in your face. You're a spoiler guy though, right, Paul? You love a good spoiler, huh? You love a good spoiler. Well, here's a spoiler for you. At Night of Champions, I am going to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And then the entire world is finally going to see what a real champion looks like.
The tribal chief told me all strings are being pulled at this very moment. And by the time we get back from commercial break, the following match will be confirmed for tonight here in Fort Worth. Seth Rollins, one-on-one against Solo.
Wow. Oh, Paul, we don't have to make these people wait to make it official. Solo, you want to fight tonight? You're